So, I guess I didn't say anything. The hoop building. Yes, I put it up. Yes, it cost me a bunch of money. But
You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag.
welcome back to the channel. So we are actually, well, sitting in traffic now, on the Mass Pike. There must be an accident or something. So just barely cruising along 20 miles an hour. We're headed to New York. I have nothing in tow, which I'm really glad. So I've been messing around with this truck, trying to figure out what's going on with it. Checked batteries, cleaned all the connections, everything like that. I do have the scan tool. Snap-on scan tool hooked up right now, and it did act up on me and start spitting and sputtering, but you put it in neutral and then you put it back in and then it's happy. So I haven't fully figured out what's going on. I'm gonna get it figured out. Somebody said, oh, you can't just throw parts. I have the Snap-on scan tool. I'm trying to figure out exactly what's losing connection or what is saying it's bad. So yeah, these new vehicles, they can be a pain. So maybe at some point I will not have this truck and we'll go to something older, because yeah, I'm not a huge fan of all the computers and electrical and stuff like that. But yeah, it's probably something stupid, a connection, rub through wires. The LMLs are known for some harnesses that were wrapped too tight that could rub through some wires and cause some issues. But it runs great, and then it just acts stupid, and then it runs it great again. So I don't really know, but I'm trying to figure it out. But yeah, so my plan last night, well, yesterday, was hopefully get done at a reasonable time and head to New York. I gotta be in New York on Tuesday to visit a piece of property. So hopefully things go good there. Like I said previously, I got a purchase agreement on it. Just got to make sure all my ducks are lined up in a row and everything's good. It's been a lot of paperwork and just, yeah. If anybody who's worked with FSA, you'll understand. So, been really good, but it is a lot of paperwork and stuff. So, I figured I would run out, and I was kind of hoping that I would have the lowboy unloaded and maybe load up a load that would go to New York. But at the same point, I'm sitting here going, well, if I'm gonna run to New York, it doesn't really make as much sense to run an hour and a half, hour and 20 past where I want to be to then bring that stuff back. So I'm kind of hoping things roll along on this property and then we'll start moving. But at the same time, yeah, chopper is where it is, stuff like that. So, alrighty, that is a rundown. Me and Yanko are headed to New York. We might see some combine action. We might combine. We might do some hauling. I was kind of hoping that I would have the semi because, well, we're headed to Evans, and if I did bring the semi, I'd hook to his dump trailer, and he's got his hopper bottom and the dump trailer, but that did not work out. So, no point in taking it off and running. My thought process there was no point in running out there with like the tanker trailer and then running bare with no trailer back. It just rides horrible. It doesn't make much efficiency. Never mind that I paid $5.29 for fuel. I guess it's jumping up everywhere in the world now, which is not ideal. So things were starting to look better on the fuel, and now it's going back up. So I paid $4.20, I think, last week or 2 weeks ago. What a world we live in. So yeah, there's a car accident right here. I'm sure there's another one up ahead because when I looked at the GPS, it said it went all the way up past 190 there, 290, 190. But there's one right here, you can see 2 cops, and somebody run right into the guardrail. Wow. Alrighty, I'm gonna keep driving. If anything cool happens, you guys will see it. If not, you'll see when we get there. We did make it. We are here at Evans. And like I said previously, I'm out here for numerous reasons. Main one's just to hang out with Evan. Probably help him break things. Is that what we're gonna do?
I hope not. I'm already fixing broken shit.
It's from you, not me. So, combine's ready, right?
Hopefully.
Corn's ready, right?
Some of it.
We're gonna rock and roll at some point. But let me give you a rundown, because a lot of people had a lot of questions. So, I guess I didn't say anything. The hoop building. Yes, I put it up. Yes, it cost me a bunch of money. By the time I was said and done, bought those blocks, everything else. My brother's gonna purchase that at a discount price, which is fine. It's easier. It's either that or I was gonna completely tear it down. Once you take those down, the coverage usually aren't any good. So it is what it is there. And for those people that don't know what happened in previous videos, why it all went down, because there's a bunch of comments of that, you can go back, watch previous videos where I explained that I said I was done, and then kind of everything fell apart, and then they used the law against me to restrict my ability to get there. So yeah, it's a pain, but we're moving forward. So I'm out here. I guess it is a long weekend, but I didn't even think about that. I was gonna bring some stuff out. Timing just wasn't right, but out here, clear my head. Tuesday I have a meeting with my loan officer at the property I'm looking at, and if it all goes through, I won't need that hoop building anyways. Yeah, it would be helpful. You could use it for some more storage, but so we're gonna see what we actually get into today, but I figured I'd give you a short update of what is going on and where my head is, because you guys have been absolutely awesome on all that. So yeah, Evan's ready with the combine. He's fixing his seatbelt here. He goes partying it up. I got in kind of late yesterday afternoon. There was a ton of traffic, which being a Friday, was that for Saturday? Being a Saturday, people just run into each other. But we'll take a walk down here. Evan got that pump all cleaned up. So last week, 2 weeks ago, we were at John Collins and Colburn pulled the pump out, and Evan actually went and got it. And I wish we were here earlier yesterday, but timing just didn't work. Let's see, did he cover his piles? That one's covered. Evan did actually run the chopper some more, and that one's covered. So Evan actually ran down to John Collins and pumped his pit so it stopped growing grass and he could pump more out of it. This is a hell of a pump. So John actually owns this, but he got it all washed up, and I tried to convince him to put it back in, and he said nope. I don't blame him. Look at the job it did. So if you don't know, Evan's family used to milk cows here, him and his uncle, and the manure pit comes out and goes out here. So back in high school or college days, we'd actually come up here after class and haul manure. So it was like a party. But he got it all agitated up so that he could pump more out of it and actually spread it on crop ground. And he does have some animals in there, so he tried to get everything moving for storage. But alrighty, yeah, I got to read through more of the comments and everything else, but I'll answer things as they come along. A lot of people had all the same questions. Yeah, we're moving forward. Gonna do good things. Gonna keep the content coming and keep the reality coming. So somebody wrote, oh, this is better than reality TV. Well, this is my life, and I do share it all with you, so I appreciate you guys watching along. But we're gonna get into whatever we are today, and you guys will see that on the next video. I appreciate you guys watching along. Short little update, just keep things rolling, and have a good one.